Fast forward a year from now, you have done the thing. You achieved everything that your heart wanted. And now you look back and you realize, hey, it's not perfect. I did stumble a little bit. I may have made a few mistakes along the way, but I did it. Now pause there for a second and feel the excitement and the exhilaration that comes with that feeling. How do you feel? Are you excited? How are you walking? What are you feeling? What are you wearing? Where are you spending your time? How is your entire life and existence? Do you feel more confident? Are you walking a little slower? Are you taking more time when you make decisions? Are you spending more time on the things that actually matter to you? If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Maria Martinez, and this is the Inner Authority Project. Here we talk about all things identity, transformation, reinvention, and inner authority for women over 50. Women that embrace not only who they are, but who they are becoming. Pause for a moment and take it all in. And think about that woman that you just envisioned with me a moment ago. That woman is possible. It's doable. That woman is just sitting on the other side of a decision that maybe you haven't made yet. Here's what I would like to start this video with. We often talk about, and on this journey, we have discussed the grief and the feelings that come along the lines of outgrowing the version of ourselves that we used to be. We're now in our 50s, 20, 30 plus years, maybe more have elapsed, and now we find ourselves creating this next phase of life. And let's face it, we work really hard to become that person, that woman. So the grief and the emotions that come along those lines, they're real. But that is only a part of the story that you can tell yourself. We can confidently and proudly look back and see all the things we accomplished. A lot of things as they relate to work. A lot of things probably as they relate to family, to life in general, right? In our communities, in our careers. But that doesn't have to be the end of the story, my friend. Let's just say that that's a chapter of our story. And on this channel, we write together what the next chapter looks like. This video is all about reinvention and what is possible when we decide that we are going to do what it takes to follow our dreams and trust ourselves again and build that next phase of our lives. Before we talk about the art of what is possible with reinvention, may I ask that you pause for a moment and that you like and subscribe to my channel? It means a lot to me. It's just a tiny little thing. Doesn't cost you anything, but can make a big difference in my life and in my journey and in the lives of other people that we will find together that will find this video just the way that you found it. All right, so let's talk about the art of what's possible. There are three elements or components that I'd like to tap into today as we envision together what reinvention might look like. The first thing is the possibility of being and becoming something bigger than we are today. That art of imagining what's possible, right? The idea here is that perhaps we don't have everything figured out, and that's okay. That's okay. The journey brings along this mystery which kills so many of us because we want to have everything figured out. But the reality is that the process comes with this question mark. You might not be able to see fully yet, right? So the process of reinvention is one that has a lot of opportunity within, and that's the beauty of it. The flaw is not in the process, that's the process. The idea of reinventing ourselves, of following our gut, our feeling, what we want, and rolling with it, even though we don't have everything figured out yet. In fact, if we did, it wouldn't be reinvention. It would be a plan. It would be a map. right? So the first aspect that I want us to consider is the art of what's possible and imagining and envisioning something that is even bigger than ourselves today. The second big component here, as we talk about what's possible with reinvention, is the permission to want something for ourselves. It is okay to say, yes, I want to travel. Or yes, I am going to start taking care of my health. Not because somebody else wants that for me. Not I'm doing this because of the kids or because it's expected at my job. It is actually because you want it, period. And that is okay. So as you envision this next chapter, or if you were to fast forward a year and see yourself and what you look like and what you feel like right at that moment, consider that it's okay to want just because you want. And the third big element to consider here is momentum. That momentum that comes from doing something that we haven't done before. That step-by-step experience that builds on and brings that cumulative effect that creates evidence of what's possible. We take one step and then the next, and then the next one is 3 steps, and we see the evidence of what we are capable. And with that comes momentum, and that accumulates, that adds up, adding and fueling to that energy of thinking, I am a woman who deserves what I want. I am a woman who has what it takes. I am a woman that is doing the thing, exactly what she wants. That is absolutely powerful and so magnificent to experience. Because when you realize that with all of this new energy that comes from knowing what you want and having the courage to step forward to even envision what is possible, when you look back, even though you're so proud of the woman that you are and all the things that you have built so far, you realize that you're no longer that woman. You know that you outgrew that role, and it's okay. Because the woman that you're becoming has that potential to achieve everything that she wants. If any of this message resonated with you, I invite you to check out the next video when we talk about 5 things that are possible through reinvention. I am on a huge quest here to empower every woman over 50 with a jumpstart guide that you can download right now as a first step, and a micro interaction that you can take right now. Do this with me. I want you to pause and stand like the superwoman that you are. All right? And I want you to claim that energy back and say, I am doing this. I am doing this. Feel the power that comes from your words. And for a moment, give yourself permission to dream. You are worthy of your dreams. You are worthy of that experience. Hang in there with me because we're creating amazing things here at the Inner Authority Project, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, what are you looking forward to the most? When you saw that woman that we envisioned early on, what was the thing that stood out for you? Let me support you on that journey. Write a comment in the comment section. I look at every one of them, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. This is Dr. Maria Martinez saying goodbye for now. Take good care.